I'm just new with short stories, so it's about fairies, called Fairies We Speak. This trimmed down version of this is actually entered in a competition in India. I'll find out at the end of the month. It was a large family gathering with all the friends and in-laws, children and grandchildren. The sun had decided it would grace us with its presence that afternoon. Quite miraculous, actually, as it had rained and rained and rained for days before, and as it so happens, continued to rain for days after. It was my daughter's wedding. Food was laid out in great heaps under the canopied tables, colorful cloths covering the surfaces. The playground was filled with laughter. "Hey, Pam, let me show you the fairy village in the woods," I hollered over the din. "Really?" she said. "Yeah, the local schools had the kids work on it as a project," I smiled. "Point me at it," she laughed. "Just what I need today, a trip to fairyland." We both headed toward the woods, laughing and giggling and just generally goofing around. She and I have been friends for more than 30 years. It has been a journey, let me tell you. We headed into the shadow of the first trail, other trails shooting off in all different directions. As on any other day, I've been here many times before. We were still yakking it up when we started down the trail. "Look at the little firehouse, isn't that just too cool?" I said with delight. "Oh my goodness, you said children built this?" Amazement oozed from her mouth. We both just stood in awe, filled with the wonder and fire of our imaginations, which, by the way, were working overtime. I heard a sound deeper in the forest. Because the trees and old growth were so thick, there was naught to be seen from where we stood. "Did you hear that?" I asked in silence. "Hear what?" Pam responded. "I'm not sure. Seems to have come from deeper in the woods. Are you game?" I chuckled. "Count me in, honey. I'm always up for a new adventure," she laughed. I had only heard the sound once, quickly, and could not remember exactly where it came from. We headed in the general direction and then stopped. There it was again. It sort of sounded like chiming bells. "Tell me, please, that you heard it that time," I moaned. "Yuppers, that would be affirmative, good buddy." She looked a little nervous. "Good, I'm not alone." We probably walked the equivalent of 2 long city blocks into the forest. It was so quiet. Every now and then, a slight tinkling of bells. Yes! Bells, unmistakable. We reached what appeared to be the end of the path. It was overhung with vines, willows standing around it, weeping as if for beauty lost. The energy in this place all of a sudden skyrocketed. We both felt it in every single cell and sinew of us. We realized if we were to go any further, we either had to turn and take another path or eerily move back the growth in front of us. Seemed there was something there. I could feel it in my gut that a magical experience was awaiting us. We just stared at one another, each wondering who would dare to utter it first. "How about we flip a coin, just to see who pushes all that growth to one side?" I smirked, feeling a huge sense of false bravado. "Okay, sounds good. Heads I do it, tails you do it," she said shakily. She was displaying the uncertainty that I was feeling. Oh, geesh, great pair of wussies we make. We flipped. Pam was the lucky one. Slow and with a little visible shake in her hands, she reached forward to touch the growth. Miraculously, it swept back to show a 4-foot doorway behind it. I knew there was some kind of magic here, now to discover just which kind. It was scary and exhilarating at the same time. Deciding we must flip once more just to see who would be the first to open and enter. Same rules as before. The coin went flying up and landed in tails in the dirt. Oh boy, that means I have to do this. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Feeling a little like Alice, I reached out my hand. Then I quickly drew it back. Something had made it tingle, freaked me out royally. "Come on, Deb, how bad can it be?" she threw at me in fun. Didn't feel much like fun at that moment. Surreal would have been a much better word. I stood there, frozen, wondering and thinking to myself, we don't know. It could be really bad, or on the other hand, it could be really good.
My hand shot out again and turned the knob before I even had time to realize I had done it. I ducked down and climbed through. As I stayed still for a moment, looking at the ground, I could see an unusual hue surrounding me, the deep velvet indigo with just a touch of white. I did not want to look up yet, so I turned to the doorway. I could see my buddy's legs through the door, so I hollered to her, "Come on in now. I do not want to be in here alone." "Wow, Pam, you gotta check this out," I half whispered. "Do I have to?" I heard her muffled response. "Yes, because if you don't come in, I'm coming right back out, I hope." I yelled. I was feeling the insecurity of not knowing if I could get back out now that I was in. "Alice, how the heck did you get through this?" I watched as she bent down and scanned the doorway. She looked just as frightened as I was. Fear of the unknown, I'm sure. It sure felt magical, though. Once she was through the door, we both stood up and looked forward. I cannot put into words the indescribable beauty of this land. "Whoa," Pam whispered. "Oh my God, girlfriend, what is this place?" I said, looking around as though I'd been hypnotized and awakened in the land of milk and honey. The air around us smelled sweet. Flowers danced in the air. It seemed they did not need to be rooted to the ground. Instead, were rooted in the energy of this magical place. The sun shone white in the pale indigo sky. Such a sight to behold. Was it stardust or fairy dust that made the air shimmer and shine around us? Trees of all colors moved and danced in a breeze we could not feel. They were dancing to the music that surrounded us, beautiful bright notes passing by us in waves of delight. They moved around and within us. So I mused, this is what the spheres sound like. Always knew they held the sound of music, but did not know they could be felt, as if a gentle touch brushes by. "Deb, look, look, look," she whispered, as I followed the direction of her pointing hand. A marsh with tiny orbs of light flashing and humming. Some were moving in circles, while others moved here and there in all directions. I felt that time had been purposely slowed here so that we could see and understand. When I looked over at Pam, she was mesmerized by these tiny beings. A grin from ear to ear on her face was trying to spread even further. Suddenly, these little beings were all around us, ushering us forth, wanting us to follow. Tentatively, we each took baby steps. I was terrified and elated together. As we slowly followed this little group of ushers, we saw spread out before us a little clearing in a glen. On a grand but rather dainty table, they had collectively laid out a feast for a king. They knew we would arrive, the universe had told them. We sat the afternoon away, totally and completely forgetting this was not the reality we were from. After tea and biscuits, fulfilling laughter with the fairies, we sat back comfortably to listen to their stories. Many they told. As the indigo grew darker and the white sun in their sky dimmed, we knew it was time to return to our own reality. We hugged, thanked, kissed, and cuddled, and told them we hoped one day we would be able to return, perhaps when we could spend more time. Your older years are the time to visit us. We are always here, ready to welcome you with a big dose of magic, a grand cup of tea with biscuits and the laughter. We are eternal. The only thing you need to get back to us is to believe, human. Just believe, the fairy said. He was obviously one of their elderly and revered leaders. He wore a crown of leaves made from the forest floor. As we turned with heavy hearts to leave, Pam and I looked at one another in amazement and disbelief. "Best we keep this to ourselves, eh?" she asked. "Oh, I'm with you on that one, most definitely." Who would believe us anyway?